guys, I thought I'd make this video kind of like a review for the movie that I saw last night, which was Carrie. Um, if you haven't seen it and you plan on seeing it, then I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but I might, so I'm not sure. So you might wanna either see the movie first before you listen to this video. Um, so anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I was highly disappointed in this movie. Um, Mainly because I have seen the original, and I'm talking the original like from like 1976, I believe. I actually watched it this morning, um, just to just for fun, to remind me why I liked it in the first place. Actually, Carrie has been remade like 3 times, so really they didn't even have to remake it again for 2013. There's like a Carrie that came out in like somewhere in the 90s, and then there's another one that came out somewhere like early 2000 something, and they all of them were better than this one to me. Um, my reasons are because mainly because, okay, first of all, the girl that they chose to play Carrie, I feel like she they just picked the wrong actress to play Carrie, because Carrie was supposed to be this kind of awkward, weird looking, kind of frumpy girl, and they picked this pretty actress that looked like everybody else to play Carrie, and it just made it less creepy than it was supposed to be. Matter of fact, the movie wasn't creepy at all. It wasn't scary. It came off more like a chick flick than it's supposed to be a horror movie. And it's rated R, but it can kind of pass for minus a couple of scenes. It could almost pass for a PG-13. Um, but okay, my problem with it was, okay, one, Carrie I feel like was played by the wrong kind of actress. She was just too, okay. In the original, they kind of went into detail about, why she was the outcast, why people bullied her and didn't really like her and all that, because she was bad at sports, and she would always, you know, come to school looking kind of frumpy because her mom made all her clothes, and she didn't talk much, and she would always either like say things or do things that would make people call her strange or weird, and so people would stay away from her. And weird stuff would always happen when people were around her. And before she really realized her powers kind of used her instead of like, she didn't really have control over it at first. She would just notice whenever she would get stressed out or angry, stuff would just move or break. And so that was part of the what made it creepy. And then the other part was, she would go home to this dark, creepy house with her mom, who was this creepy, crazy, religious lady who Like in the original, like their house was just kind of dark all the time because the mom would just use candles to light up the house, and I guess I don't know if she didn't want to use electricity, or I don't know what was up with that, but that's part of what made the movie kind of even more creepy. And plus, she had like crucifixes everywhere, and just like I feel like they picked a good lady to play the mom. It's just that, well, my whole point is like just see the original Carrie after or before you see this one and compare, because a Carrie is supposed to be a scary movie. It's supposed to be kind of creepy, and it's supposed to, I don't even know where to begin with what I think is wrong with this movie, but even in all the other remakes, they were played by a, a girl that looked like she would be an outcast. She looked kind of weird and awkward, and she um, had this um, dysfunctional relationship with her mom, where her mom was just um, always preaching to people, and people in the neighborhood knew who Carrie's mom was because she would always, if she ever talked to anybody outside of Carrie, she would just be preaching. She'd just have her Bible all the time and just tell everybody they need Jesus all the time. And she would go door to door trying to preach to people and everything, and people would kind of get annoyed with her because she would just like go overboard um with her preaching to everybody and everything. So, and then in this version of Carrie, um you know they didn't really go into in detail about why they didn't like her, why she got bullied. I mean, it went straight to the whole bullying aspect of her. Like, it just went straight to her getting bullied, and nobody knew why. Because if you look at her, she was just pretty girl, regular looking girl, and you would look at her and be like, why do people think she's weird? Why do people bully her? Because they didn't really, show her interacting with anybody besides her mom. And at least in the original, they showed her, you know, interacting with the kids, and always, she couldn't do anything right, or she couldn't play sports. She couldn't really relate to any of the kids because her mom wouldn't let her do anything but pray all the time. And her mom made her own clothes, and so she was just the odd one out. And she couldn't watch TV. She only listened to like religious music, and so you kind of felt for her. You understood why people thought she was weird, and then you felt bad for her. But this Carrie, it was just kind of, I don't know. They kind of focused more on her telekinetic powers than the issue between, um, just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, you have to see the original, and then, um, even the two remakes of it were good too. Remember, they had different endings though. This Carrie kind of stuck to the ending of the original one, and then there's like the two more remakes where the outcome is different. So I won't tell you what happens at the end, but there are two different endings to the other remakes. But yeah, this one just kind of just focused more on her powers and took away from the dark, creepy kind of the word? Atmosphere? That's not the word I'm looking for. Well, that's the best word I can think of right now. It just kind of took away from the creepiness of the original movie, and this movie, the original was like from the freaking 70s, and it was still creepy. Creepier than the one from 2013, which, you'd think that, well, it's proof that just because something is recent or current or brand new doesn't necessarily mean that it's better than the original. But I don't know. It wasn't scary at all. It wasn't creepy. It's kind of gross. And I felt like they just kind of wanted to hurry up and get to the prom scene, which is like the classic scene from Carrie. I think that's probably why most people went to go see it, because everybody wanted to see the end. I'll give it to them that it wasn't boring at all. It was, entertaining. It kept my attention. It's just, I didn't care for it because I didn't believe the new Carrie as being Carrie, and then I don't know. I just feel like, Carrie's been done already 3 times, 3 remakes, and I feel like they didn't really need to remake it again. I kind of had a feeling that I wasn't gonna like it. Once I saw the actress that was gonna play Carrie, I was like, she doesn't even look Carrie-esque. Like, she doesn't look weird or creepy or anything. She's just like a normal girl. And but I had to go see it anyway because it's a classic, and I just wanted to see how they were gonna remake it. But just like how they remade Nightmare on Elm Street, which I didn't like at all either. I really think they should just leave it leave it alone. Because I think they remade like Nightmare on Elm Street like 5 or 6 times. I swear. Every time I do these videos, there's a freaking siren everywhere. Anyway, sorry about that. Can't wait till I get me a microphone. But yeah, that's my beef with it. Is I didn't really care for the writing. I didn't care for some of the acting. It was kind of off. Or, I don't know. I don't know. I just I feel like they should just leave Carrie alone. And I guess if you haven't seen Carrie at all, then you'd be like, yeah, this was a good movie. But if you have seen all the other Carries, the original, and you compare it, it's crap compared to the original. Trust. Like, if you haven't seen it, like, definitely go see it. Or, well, not go see it, but, look it up or rent it or whatever. And, yeah. If I had to grade it, I'd give it like a C plus for keeping my attention. I did enjoy the special effects. That's probably the only part of the movie that I really like. It's just watching her use her powers. But that's about it. Yeah, just definitely go see, rent the original Carrie, and then there's about 2 more remakes of Carrie, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's all I wanted to say. I usually have a hard time thinking of what to say for these videos, but since I saw that movie, I had to vent to somebody because I didn't really care for it. Other people said that they really liked it, but those are the people that never seen the original, so that's why they probably liked it. But yeah, so definitely go check that out, and thanks for listening, and I will be back with another video as soon as I can. Later. Love you. Bye.